The Me Too movement, it is growing this morning. Remember, Alyssa Milano started it all, inspiring millions of women to share their personal stories of sexual harassment and assault. And last night, Reese Witherspoon, you see her right there, she spoke out, Amy, sparking a real national conversation.
Yeah, this has been a very powerful movement. A new ABC News Washington Post poll revealing an estimated 33 million American women have been sexually harassed, and an estimated 14 million have experienced sexual abuse in work-related incidents. That Me Too movement and reaction to the Harvey Weinstein scandal exploding overnight. The latest headline coming from Reese Witherspoon. This morning, Reese Witherspoon, in an explosive speech, speaking out about sexual abuse she suffered at just 16 years old by a Hollywood director. The actress revealing this at the Elle Women in Hollywood event last night, saying, "I feel true disgust at the director who assaulted me when I was 16 years old, and anger at the agents and the producers who made me feel that silence was a condition of my employment. I wish that I could tell you that was an isolated incident in my career, but sadly it wasn't. I've had multiple experiences of harassment and sexual assault, and I don't speak about them very often." Her daughter listening in the audience. Witherspoon's speech coming after dozens of women have come forward accusing Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein of sexual assault and harassment. And the Me Too movement, millions of women across the country and around the world sharing their experience with sexual harassment and abuse online using the hashtag #MeToo. In less than 24 hours, there have been over 12 million Me Too posts on Facebook and 650,000 tweets on Twitter. The movement started by actress Alyssa Milano, asking her Twitter followers to reply Me Too and share their stories. If all the women who have been sexually harassed or assaulted wrote Me Too as a status, we might give people a sense of the magnitude of the problem, she writes.
And once 5 women, 10 women, 20 women tell their stories about what's happened to them, it makes other women feel more courage to be able to say, this happened to me too.
Milano responding to those comments, telling ABC News, "If through that gift of fundamental support, we can highlight the rampant nature of sexism, sexual harassment, and sexual abuse, then maybe, just maybe, we can change the culture that has nurtured this behavior and change it." Reese Witherspoon also saying last night that hearing all of these stories from women over the past couple of days is what has made her want to speak up. And she said, "I actually felt less alone this week than I have ever felt in my entire career." And she went on to say that she's really encouraged that there will be a new normal because of these conversations. Let's hope so.
Well, trying to create an entirely different culture, because the point that both she and Alyssa Milano make is it's not just these men who are acting in this bad way, but it was also an entire culture that supports them.
Telling them to be quiet and silent.
Yeah, it is part of that culture.